checking out YouKnowIGotSoul.com.
You're known for your acting, but now you're doing singing, you're making this album. Well, when did you kind of decide to get into singing?
Oh my God, since I was 3. Always wanted to sing. I always wanted to do both. Whitney Houston was the inspiration to sing. When I heard her voice as a kid, I said to myself, that's what I want to sound like, but period. But my whole life since I was like 3, I was in my grandparents' living room with a tape recorder making voices. I would do a radio show and I'd be the host and the guests. And I would do puppet shows and I would just make everybody sit down and watch me. I would literally make people watch me. And then when I started singing in church at like 7, I would literally make strangers stop and listen to me. But that's because I just knew, I don't know. I thought I couldn't sing as good then. And that's what's so funny that I actually made people stop and listen. But I always wanted to do both, and I was doing music first, and acting came to me. An agent came and said, I want to be your agent, and that's how I got Rent on Broadway. That's how I got like Law and Order. I just started getting these acting things. And I said, okay, well, maybe I should just not fight it and just do that. And now I'm so excited and I'm so ready to do my music.
And you've got this Kickstarter campaign, kind of working to fund your debut project.
Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 days to go.
Cool. How did you decide that was the way you wanted to go about things?
It's a grassroots, yes we can type way. It's where your supporters go on and they can pledge to be a part of the creative process. It's them kind of voting for you, like in American Idol, you vote for your favorite. It's them voting for me in a sense, using their money though, and getting a reward back. It's not just them giving me money. For $1 they get the single, for $5 they get the EP, for $10 they get the album, for $500 I think they get a vocal lesson from me for an hour. For more than that, you get to come and be in my video, or you get to come sit and hang out with me on a movie set, or go to a premiere with me and walk the red carpet. So you get things back, you get experiences back, and you get the music back at every level. But it's their way of saying, we love Antonique, this is what we want her to be doing, and not necessarily what an executive might want to change me or change my music into. So it keeps it pure. Yes, we can.
How's it been so far in terms of the success of it?
Good. Statistically, Kickstarter says there's a super surge at the beginning, which there was, and there's a super surge at the end, which they're starting to be. It's kind of the procrastination thing where people go, oh my God, this is cool, I'm gonna come back to this next week, or when I get paid, or I'm gonna do this later, and then they just forget, and then oh my God, I got 3 days left, let me do it now. So that's kind of how everybody's works. So I'm in that moment where everybody's going, oh my God, I almost forgot, let me do it. So I'm really excited. We're almost there, we're almost done, and I'm happy because it means the music's gonna come out and it's gonna be what I've always dreamed it to be, and I'm really proud of it. I think you guys are gonna like it because you see me as an actress, you see me as other people, but with the music you're getting me, you're getting Antonique.
How important was it for you, as you mentioned, to not have an executive tell you what to do, but doing it on your own and guiding the project?
It's so important. Sometimes you get with that right executive who shares your vision and they don't change it, but it's really rare. A lot of times they have their own thing that they want to do. Even producers and people just, we all have our own visions for things. And so then they, because they're spending millions of dollars on you, they go, okay, we're spending millions and we want to make you do this, we want you to do this. And so when you're spending millions, you say, okay, but that's why I decided to go with Kickstarter, because it's my supporters helping fund it, and it leaves up to us and me what it sounds like, what I look like, and how I feel. I think it's good for me.
Talk about your album a little bit and kind of the sound we can expect in there and the music and all that.
I like to call it pop soul with a hip hop appeal to it. It's like a fusion. It's my own sound. I don't really think it sounds like anybody else. I grew up singing to Whitney Houston and Mariah, Aretha, Celine Dion. Those are my vocal influences. But I grew up listening to Mary. Really, she's one of my big influences. I was a kid, like running through the park listening to this song. So, and I love hip hop and I love Prince. And so all these other influences kind of add to the fusion of my music. And I'm from East Orange, New Jersey, so you gotta have a little bit of edge in there if you're gonna be from where I'm from.
And of course, you got the single Speechless. Let's talk about the song a little bit.
Speechless is the song I wrote. It was produced by Jukebox. I wrote it with TC. Jukebox did with my hair for Willow Smith. He's amazing. It's a song about that person who just takes your breath, leaves you speechless. You don't even know what to say. Part of the song is saying, like I don't even know what to say to you. That's you just take the words right out of my mouth. That's how much I love you. That's how much I'm into you. You leave me speechless. I love that song.
I was reading you worked with Dr. Dre on the song.
Yes,
Who else
Dr.
did you
Dre
work
gave
with?
me the track that I think really changed my direction. Like gave me that thing that I didn't know I was missing. He gave me something I didn't know I was missing. He heard Speechless. He heard Remember and a couple of my other songs, and was like, "That's dope. Okay, listen to this." And he played me the track to Higher, and oh my God, it was just incredible. Me and my manager looked at each other like, "Okay." And he said, "Take it, do something, write it." So we went and wrote, and me and my friend Michaela wrote this incredible song called Higher, and I just performed it, and it was my favorite song to perform tonight, and I can't wait for y'all to hear that. And yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Dre, and I look forward to working with him again. And here in Detox. Which we worked on a little bit, but you know, he's got like a million amazing songs on Detox, so there's no telling what's going to be on that incredible masterpiece.
One final question for you. Just talk about the comparison of pouring your heart and soul into a music album as compared to pouring your heart and soul into an acting role.
You know, it's partly the same because even in my roles, I infuse a little bit of myself. I figure out where I identify with the character. I mean, if you're playing like something super crazy and it's so apart from you, there's still humanity. We're all human and we all share some of the same experiences. There's something similar about all of us. So I try to find those things as an actor. With my music, it's all me. So you know, so there's the parts of me that's in both of them. So I say that's where the similar, where they're different, is that I have to then figure out how to, in acting, go outside of myself for the other parts that aren't like me. And still, just understanding humans is, you know, that's how you kind of get into those other kind of things. And my music, I guess if somebody wrote me a song that I hadn't experienced, I'd have to do that with it. So they're similar. They're similar. I'd say they're similar.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's all we got for you. Anything you'd like to add?
I just want to thank everybody so much, all my supporters. You guys have been great. I'm doing 100% my best to give you guys pure, amazing things like music, my movies, everything. I'm putting 100% of myself into it because I really want you guys to feel things. I want you guys to be touched. I want you guys to be blessed. And I just thank you so much, and I'm grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.